Alright you guys, this is the intro video to my new Mustang. It's a 1988 Notchback CHP Interceptor. Bought it not too long ago, about a month ago. It's a real police Interceptor. It's all welded up where you can see the trunk antenna and all that stuff. There's real tags on the front. I put the silver patch on there. Driver that I got it from, he'd fell asleep driving. Got the interior for the most part out right now. Motor is out. Here's all the pieces. Pulled this in about 2 hours by myself. Not bad. So what we got here is pretty much an On-3 turbo kit, utilizing BBK headers instead of the cheaper China stuff. These actually have really good flanges instead of what you buy from On Point or On-3. But the On-3 kit is very universal for a plug-and-play application. I would not recommend this to somebody trying to just go out there and plug and play. I did buy Ford Motorsports oil relocator. You have clearance issues once you do the On-3 turbo kit. I ran the mini filter. You can run a bigger one, but it starts to have clearance issues between the oil pan. Pulled the motor right now. It was a fresh 306 crate engine. We put the 70 trim turbo on, the whole turbo kit, got it all running with the turbo kit. Hadn't hit the street yet. I had just bought this car. One of the hydraulic rollers actually was stuck, so we pulled it down, and we are going with boost cam, ARP head studs, Cometic head gaskets. Gonna go in new push rods. Gonna go in, maybe put some rollers on. We got the EGR tubes, reversed them 180, ran some silicone and blocked it. That's how you get your EGR plug the cheap, easy way. This is like a total budget build. Went to the store, got some really cold plugs. Those are V-Power spark plugs, NGK UR5. Those should be really cold. So we're gonna pull off the whole water pump, timing chain, pull the cam out. Obviously the cam has been ground flat from that lifter, if you can see inside there, which you can't. So it's been ground flat, so we're gonna put a new cam in it. I'm gonna do a gear drive, that way you can really hear it whine with the turbo. I think that would just be awesome. We ended up relocating our alternator from right here to right here, utilizing the power steering pump. Went and got like an extender, extended out our bracketry for our alternator. I went and got a really small belt. I used a string to measure how long it would be. Went to O'Reilly's, went to their belt aisle, kind of compared it, got my custom belt with my alternator relocation bracket that I made right here. I didn't have to buy anything, nothing necessary. And down below right here in the finished video, you'll see an alternator bracket that I made. It's just a piece of flat aluminum, really easy, you could do at home. You did have to extend the wiring harness to remove the alternator from that location and switch it to this side. But this is running a Holley MPI standalone computer, so everything has already been pretty much, you know, chopped, spliced. It's not running any Ford connectors or electronics. It's all Chevy stuff. So it's real nice and clean, and the plastic connectors don't break. Intercooler is already tucked. So we're gonna put a high volume oil pump, and we'll have it back on the road in about a week from now. We just gotta call Summit. The car did come with a nice transmission, had a warranty tag like it had been rebuilt. Came with a nice aluminum sidewalled radiator. All your turbo stuff, comes with the On-3 wastegate, blow-off valve. 300 feet of heat wrap. So just know that you're gonna spend like good money in heat wrap. I'm gonna do a new clutch, light and flywheel. Here's the tranny. That's pretty much it for now. You know, got the gravity feed to where it's about located about that in the car. This is gravity fed, so this has got to be completely up and down. Once the gravity feeds out the fluid into the oil pan, if it's up high or if it's not right, angled right, you're gonna have smoke issues coming from the turbo, or you're gonna see smoke coming out the exhaust probably. And when I got this kit, it was actually in that position to where the guy that had the 351, he had it in the wrong position, and I'm sure he was never happy with what he had built. Pretty much it for now. We have a little bit of extra stuff in here. Come in here real quick. So we got the Edelbrock Performer RPM, ported lower intake manifold. I was gonna do SN 95 through 96. Fuel injector rails, it relocates it to the back away from the turbo. Ford Lightning injectors. Here's the snapped roller that failed. Pretty much got all the other stuff. Just chilling. That's a stock cam. I'm gonna do a boost cam. I actually got the Racecraft wing. It's actually here, ready to go. You know, but I think I'm gonna fix all the body on the side of the car before I actually bolt this on. So this is my first YouTube video on the car itself. I kind of want to explain what I'm doing and my success and how I go and how I do it. I've watched tons and tons of videos about the On 3 turbo kit. This is a car I bought 1 week. The next week I bought the turbo kit from Craigslist. Really nice turbo kit. I just kind of want to tell everybody about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, so that way if there's any confusion or anything about when someone wants to buy an On 3 turbo kit, this is pretty much what you're gonna get. You have to hammer away a little bit of the strut tower to clear the intake pipe to your throttle body. I did disconnect the manual steering rack. I'm gonna put the power steering rack. I'm gonna put a manual rack in. I don't want to run power steering fluid next to my turbo or any of that stuff. We know that's very flammable. I don't want to have any issues going down the road with this car catching on fire. You know, I don't need any of the amenities. This will be a street car though. So thanks for checking it out. I'll keep us posted and updated with what I do and as I go. Gotta love the sound of that 4-door. Sounds good. Little custom piece right here for the corral. That's about it. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.